I'm about to talk about something most people are too embarrassed to discuss. Urine smell. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's awkward, private, something you notice and hope nobody else does. But I'm 68 years old, and I learned the hard way that ignoring changes in how your urine smells can be dangerous. Because urine odor isn't just embarrassing, it's your body's early warning system. About 6 months ago, my urine started smelling terrible. Not just a little off, I mean strong, foul, almost unbearable. I was embarrassed and confused. I ignored it for weeks because I didn't want to deal with it. Big mistake. When I finally went to the doctor because my wife forced me, I discovered that terrible smell was my body screaming about 7 different health problems I didn't know I had. Problems that, if left untreated, could have killed me. Today I'm going to tell you exactly what I learned, because if you're over 60 and your urine smells different, you need to pay attention. It's not just aging. It could be saving your life by warning you. My name is Raymond Jenkins. Everyone calls me Ray. I'm 68 years old, and I live in Boise, Idaho, with my wife Carol, who's 66. We've been married 42 years. I'm a retired electrician. Spent 40 years working for Morrison Electric, doing residential and commercial work all over the Treasure Valley. Hard, physical work, crawling through 110-degree attics in summer, freezing crawl spaces in winter. But it paid well. We raised 3 kids, Michael, Jessica, and Brandon, who are all grown with families now. 5 grandkids total. Good life. I retired at 65, thinking I was in pretty good health. Sure, I had high blood pressure managed with a pill, and I was about 300 pounds overweight, 240 pounds on a 5-foot 10-inch frame. But who isn't at my age? I felt fine. Played golf twice a week. Did yard work. Went fishing. Living the retirement dream. Until 6 months ago, when I started noticing something disturbing. My urine smelled awful. At first, I thought maybe it was something I ate. Carol had made chili loaded with onions and garlic. Maybe that was it. But the smell didn't go away. Day after day, week after week, every time I urinated, the smell was overpowering. Strong, pungent, almost ammonia-like. Sometimes sweet and fruity. It was so strong, I became paranoid about using bathrooms anywhere but home. At my son's house during Sunday dinner? Terrifying. At the golf course clubhouse? I'd flush 3 times and hope nobody came in after. At home, I developed a routine. Pee, flush immediately, spray half a can of Febreze, leave the fan running 10 minutes. I was genuinely ashamed. And like most American men my age, I didn't want to see a doctor about how my pee smelled, so I ignored it for almost 2 months. Then one Saturday morning in late March, Carol knocked on the bathroom door. "Ray, we need to talk." When your wife of 42 years says that, it's never good. I finished, washed my hands, and opened the door. She stood there, arms crossed, that look that meant business. "Ray, something is wrong. Your urine smells terrible. It's been weeks. I can smell it from the hallway even with the door closed. You're seeing Dr. Sanders. We're calling Monday morning." I tried to brush it off. "It's nothing, Carol. I probably just need more water. The guys at golf say their pee smells after they eat asparagus at the clubhouse." She cut me off. "Raymond Michael Jenkins, this is not about asparagus. This has been months. Something is wrong. You're calling Monday. End of discussion." When Carol uses my full name, I've lost. Monday morning, she stood over me while I called Dr. Sanders' office. The receptionist got me in for Thursday afternoon. The longest 3 days of my life. I was scared. What if it was cancer? What if my kidneys were failing? I almost canceled twice. but Carol wasn't letting me back out. Thursday afternoon, I sat in the exam room at Boise Family Medicine waiting for Dr. Sanders. Dr. William Sanders had been my doctor for 15 years. He's from Boston originally, went to medical school at Tufts, did residency in Seattle, ended up in Boise when his wife got a teaching position at Boise State. Good doctor, straight shooter. When he walked in, he shook my hand, sat down and said, "Ray, what brings you in?" I took a deep breath and told him everything. The smell, how long, how embarrassed I was. He didn't laugh. He didn't make me feel stupid. He just listened and started asking questions. When did you first notice? What does it smell like? Fishy? Sweet? Ammonia-like? Any pain or burning when you urinate? Blood? How often are you peeing? Getting up at night? How much water do you drink daily? Any diet or medication changes? Other symptoms? Fatigue? Excessive thirst? Weight loss? Confusion? I answered honestly. Smell started 2 months ago. Mostly ammonia-like, sometimes sweet. No blood I'd seen. No burning, but maybe difficulty starting the stream sometimes. Getting up twice a night, more than usual. Water? Maybe 1 glass a day. Mostly coffee. Maybe a Coke at lunch. Couple of beers in the evening. Diet? Pretty typical American. Burgers, steaks, pasta, not many vegetables. Other symptoms? Now that he mentioned it, I had been more tired, thirstier, and I'd lost about 10 pounds without trying, which I'd been happy about, but hadn't thought about why. Dr. Sanders nodded, taking notes. Okay, Ray, I'm going to do a physical exam, including a prostate exam. You'll give a urine sample for urinalysis. And I'm ordering blood work, comprehensive metabolic panel for kidney and liver function, A1C for blood sugar, and more. Based on what you're telling me, there are several possibilities. Some serious, but if we catch them early, most are treatable. Sound good? I nodded, relieved he was taking it seriously. The physical was thorough. Blood pressure 152/94, too high. Weight 241 pounds. The prostate exam was uncomfortable, but quick. Your prostate is definitely enlarged, Ray. Common at your age, but it causes problems. Then I peed in a cup. The nurse drew what felt like 10 vials of blood. Dr. Sanders said blood work would take a couple days, but urinalysis would be back in an hour. He told me to grab lunch and come back at 2 p.m. for results. Carol and I went to the pie hole downtown, but I could barely eat. I pushed my chicken fried steak around while Carol tried to reassure me. At 2 p.m., we were back. Dr. Sanders pulled up my chart, turned to face me, and said, "Ray, your body has been trying to tell you something for months, and you almost waited too long to listen. The urinalysis showed a urinary tract infection, white blood cells, and bacteria. My urine was also extremely concentrated, indicating severe dehydration. Preliminary blood work showed fasting blood glucose was 247, well into diabetic range. He was confident I had uncontrolled type 2 diabetes. My kidney function showed early signs of decline. Blood pressure wasn't well controlled despite medication. I was a mess, and every problem was contributing to that terrible smell. Dr. Sanders spent 45 minutes walking me through each finding, explaining what it meant, what caused it, what we needed to do. Let me tell you the 7 specific things he identified. 7 causes every man over 60 needs to know about. Cause 1. Severe chronic dehydration. First thing Dr. Sanders addressed, dehydration. Ray, when did you last drink a full glass of plain water? I couldn't remember. Days? Maybe a week? I drank coffee every morning, a full pot, sometimes a Coke, couple of Coors Lights in the evening, but water almost never. He pulled up a urine color chart. Healthy urine should be pale yellow, like lemonade. Your urinalysis shows dark amber, almost brown. That's severe dehydration. He explained that when you don't drink enough water, kidneys work overtime conserving fluid. The urine becomes extremely concentrated, packed with waste products. That makes urine dark, strong-smelling, harsh. The ammonia smell was basically waste products at 5 times normal concentration. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes. Your brain doesn't send the "I'm thirsty" signal reliably. Many avoid drinking because they don't want to pee more often. You end up chronically dehydrated. And that doesn't just make pee smell bad, it causes kidney stones, makes UTIs more likely, damages kidneys over time, causes confusion and falls. Dr. Sanders' prescription: drink at least 64 ounces of water daily, 8 8-ounce glasses. I stopped at Target on the way home, bought a 32-ounce hydro flask, filled it, and committed to 2 bottles daily. Within 3 days, my urine was lighter. Within a week, that ammonia smell was 60% reduced. Dehydration was the biggest contributor, and fixing it was simple: drink more water. Cause 2. Urinary tract infection, UTY. The urinalysis confirmed UTY. I was shocked. "Doc, I thought only women got UTIs." He shook his head. "That's a dangerous myth. Men absolutely get UTIs, especially as we age. In older men, especially with enlarged prostates or incomplete bladder emptying, UTIs become common, and they're serious. Untreated UTI in an older man can spread to kidneys, cause pyelonephritis, lead to sepsis, and death. UTIs cause distinctly foul-smelling urine, fishy, rotten, putrid. They also cause burning during urination, frequent urgent need to pee, cloudy or bloody urine. Looking back, I'd had those symptoms. Frequent urge, mild burning I'd dismissed as just getting old. Older men are higher risk because enlarged prostate makes it hard to fully empty the bladder. Leftover urine becomes stagnant, breeding ground for bacteria. Dr. Sanders prescribed ciprofloxacin, a 10-day antibiotic. Take all 10 days, even if you feel better. Within 48 hours, the burning stopped. Within 5 days, the fishy smell was gone. Cause 3. Uncontrolled. Type 2 diabetes. This scared me most. When full blood work returned, Dr. Sanders called. "Ray, your A1C is 9.2%. That confirms type 2 diabetes, significantly uncontrolled. Normal is below 5.7%. You're at 9.2%, meaning your average blood sugar over 3 months has been around 240. That's dangerous." I was stunned. He explained type 2 diabetes isn't just sugar intake, it's overall diet, weight, exercise, genetics, age. You're overweight, eat lots of carbs and little fiber. Don't exercise regularly, and you're 68. All major risk factors. But there had been symptoms. That sweet, fruity smell I'd occasionally noticed. When blood sugar is very high, kidneys try to filter excess glucose. That glucose ends up in urine. Glucose in urine gives it sweet or fruity odor. Classic warning sign of uncontrolled diabetes. Uncontrolled diabetes damages blood vessels throughout the body, leading to heart attacks, strokes, kidney failure, nerve damage, vision loss, amputations. He started me on metformin, 500 milligrams twice daily. Put me on diabetic diet. Reduce carbs, increase vegetables and protein, eliminate sugary drinks. Told me to walk 30 minutes daily. Within 2 weeks, fasting blood sugar dropped to 160. Within a month, consistently 110 to 130. Within 3 months, A1C dropped to 7.1%. That sweet, fruity smell completely gone. Cause 4. Medication side effects. Dr. Sanders reviewed my medications. I was taking lisinopril for blood pressure, a statin for cholesterol, daily aspirin, and a multivitamin with high-dose B vitamins. Some of these contribute to urine odor changes, usually harmless, but alarming if you don't know it's normal. B vitamins, especially B6 and B12 in high doses, cause bright yellow urine and strong vitamin-like smell. Some antibiotics cause distinctive odors. The important thing is don't panic if you start new medication and urine smell changes, but don't ignore other symptoms. Cause 5. Benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. The prostate exam confirmed my prostate was significantly enlarged. Ray, your prostate is about twice the size it should be. That's benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Extremely common. 50% of men over 60 have it. Not cancer, but causes significant problems. The prostate surrounds the urethra. As it enlarges, it squeezes the urethra, making it difficult to urinate fully. You can't fully empty your bladder, so there's always urine left behind. That stagnant urine is breeding ground for bacteria. That's why men with BPH get UTIs more often. It's also why urine smells worse. BPH symptoms include weak stream, difficulty stopping and starting during urination, dribbling after finishing, feeling bladder isn't empty, frequent nighttime urination. I had every symptom. Dr. Sanders prescribed tamsulosin, Flomax. You'll notice improvement within days to a week. Within 4 days, I was peeing more forcefully and completely. Within 2 weeks, only getting up once a night instead of 3 or 4. No more stagnant urine sitting there fermenting. Cause 6. Diet. Foods that make urine smell. Dr. Sanders asked about my diet. I was eating several foods known to cause strong urine odor. My problems were coffee, garlic, onions, red meat. I was drinking 4 or 5 cups of coffee every morning. Coffee is a diuretic, gives urine distinctive, strong, almost burnt smell. I was eating garlic in almost every dinner. Garlic contains sulfur compounds excreted in urine, causing pungent smell. Same with onions and red meat, steaks, burgers, roasts, at least 5 times weekly. High-protein diets make urine smell stronger because protein metabolism produces ammonia. These dietary causes aren't harmful, just unpleasant. If you want to reduce smell, cut back on coffee, garlic, red meat, increase water, eat more vegetables. I didn't eliminate coffee or garlic entirely. Love both, but cut back significantly. Reduced coffee to 2 cups instead of 5. Used less garlic. Cut red meat to twice weekly. Those changes, combined with more water, noticeably reduced baseline smell. Cause 7. Early chronic kidney disease, CKD. Blood work showed my estimated glomerular filtration rate, eGFR, measure of how well kidneys filter waste, was 52 milliliters per minute. Normal is above 90. I was stage 2 kidney disease, meaning kidneys weren't filtering efficiently. Several factors. You've been chronically dehydrated for years. Your blood pressure hasn't been well controlled. You have uncontrolled diabetes. You're overweight. Altogether, caused early kidney disease. When kidneys don't filter efficiently, waste products build up and get excreted in highly concentrated urine. This gives urine very strong ammonia smell. Good news is we caught this early. Stage 2 kidney disease is often reversible if we address underlying causes aggressively. His plan: strict blood pressure control, tight blood sugar control, aggressive hydration, weight loss, reduced sodium, regular monitoring. I've been following that plan 6 months. Latest eGFR was 58, improved from 52. The ammonia smell is completely gone. The complete turnaround to 6 months later, I'm a different man. I drink 80 to 90 ounces of water daily. UTI completely cleared. A1C now 6.8%. I check blood sugar daily, follow diabetic diet, lost 22 pounds, walk 30 to 40 minutes daily. Blood pressure consistently 128/78. Urination normal and complete. Cut back on coffee, garlic, red meat. Eat way more vegetables. Kidney function improved to eGFR 58. And the smell? Completely, totally normal. No smell. My urine looks like pale lemonade and smells like almost nothing. The terrifying, embarrassing odor is gone because we identified and treated all 7 causes. Why this matters for you. If you're over 60 and your urine smells different, stronger, fouler, sweeter, fishier, more like ammonia, don't ignore it. Don't be embarrassed. It could be dehydration, easy fix. Infection, treatable. Diabetes, manageable. Enlarged prostate, treatable. Kidney problems, treatable if caught early. Go to your doctor. Describe the smell honestly. Get tested. Catching these problems early can save your life. I almost didn't go. I almost kept ignoring it out of embarrassment. If I'd waited 6 more months, my diabetes and kidney damage would likely have progressed to irreversible stages. Carol saved my life by refusing to let me ignore it. Don't wait for someone to force you. Take action now. When you make that appointment, be prepared. When did you first notice the smell? What exactly does it smell like? Is it constant or intermittent? Any other urine changes? Any pain or burning? How often are you urinating? How much water do you drink daily? What's your typical diet? What medications are you taking? Any other symptoms? The more specific you are, the faster your doctor can identify underlying causes. I'm 68 years old. 6 months ago, I was ignoring terrible urine smell out of embarrassment. Today, I'm managing diabetes, treating enlarged prostate, protecting kidneys, staying hydrated, eating better, living healthier. My last checkup, Dr. Sanders said, "Ray, you've added years to your life by catching all this when we did. All because I finally paid attention to one embarrassing symptom my body used to warn me. Your body communicates constantly through symptoms. Urine smell is one communication channel. It's your kidneys, bladder, metabolism telling you something important. Listen. Pay attention. Don't ignore it out of embarrassment. Take action. Make the appointment. Get tested. It could save your life, just like it saved mine." Thank you for listening. If this helped you, please comment below. Have you experienced urine smell changes? Let's break the stigma and help each other. If you know someone over 60 who might be ignoring this symptom, share this. Subscribe for more honest health conversations about aging. Your body is talking. Are you listening?